DXO FilmPack 6 is out, finally, after a very long pause, and it came with many good news, and especially two good news, which is personally I'm happy. I'm sorry, I would say three. First big news is that DXO in general officially supports Fuji RAW file. That means that you can officially edit Fuji file directly into the DXO's any software. That's a phenomenal news. And second good news, which is related to FilmPack, that you can apply the Fuji film simulation, the in-camera JPEG film simulation using the FilmPack 6. So you won't be losing much. In fact, you should be very happy about it, which is brilliant. I'm personally very happy. So you don't need a Capture One. You don't need Adobe. If you are a DXO user, you don't need to go to another software to do a roundabout, which is what do you call it? Going back and forth between the different softwares. You can just do all in one single software. That's a phenomenal news. And the third one, which is obviously not as big as the first two, but personally I'm happy. Apparently, in each time when you are going to apply a preset or a film look, they will show you exactly why this film look is important and a little bit of history. Let's say it's more like an education side. I'm personally very happy because think about it. These days, everybody use a film look, kind of like a black and white film look, coming from the old age, but nobody knows where they came from. Especially the history part, the educational history part is missing. Everybody's using it, and nobody knows exactly what is this. So here, you will basically learn about it, and that gives a lot of value in my point of view. Like exactly why this is important, what that was important at the time in 1900 and 1800, and you will feel that you are creating an art that used to be important back in the day. So without any further ado, let's jump into this video. And it's going to be very quick. And before I move on any further, just one simple request. Please do like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. And inside the description, I do have a couple of online links that will take you to either Patreon or in my PayPal donation link or in my Buy Me a Coffee link. You know what that means? That means that you could maybe contribute chip in something that probably not a lot for you, but it means a lot to me and it motivates me psychologically to continue providing contents for you guys. That's all. Let's finish this awkward topic of asking money from you folks and jump into the actual video. So I'm going to, and this is my first look, so I don't know exactly how this works. So me and you, we're going to look at it together. So I'm going to click there and then click open folder, and I'm going to go to the folder where I kept all my Fuji raw files. So I'm going to click select folder, and those all four are taken by me in Germany, obviously, in Berlin, in Rome, two in Rome, and fourth one in Spain, and taken by Fuji. So you know exactly what I mean. You officially can directly use a batch process Fuji raw files directly here. So I'm going to click one at a time, and here's a new interface. Nothing significant change, obviously, but if I click it here and you can click time machine, it shows a certain story on the left and on the right hand side. So I'm gonna go to a certain filter first. Let's say a Kodak, because that's more familiar to you guys, I believe, even to me, because I'm from this generation. And I'm gonna click color first and see is there any kind of Kodak there. Let's see Kodak actor. Now when I immediately clicked Kodak actor, just like before, you do have a little bit of history there, where it's from, which year it was produced, if it's still available, etc., etc. But if I click time machine, you do have certain things, which is, let's say if I go to 1900, So you have 10 film looks. Each film look has a history, and if you click it, you have a little bit of history with the look back in the day, and you can use them right there on the right hand side. How cool is that? Now I'm particularly very excited about that bit. Just like at the beginning when what I told you that you can also apply the Fuji film simulation right here, let me show you that too, which is the second big news. Even though I showed you the first one and the third one, now I'm going to show you the second one. Now I'm going to click filter. I already did. Then in the list, digital film. And when it is digital film, you have the film looks, all the film looks. Fuji Estia, Fuji Classic Chrome, Fuji Classic Chrome Plus, Classic Negative, Fuji Eterna, and Fuji ProNeg High, and Fuji ProNeg Standard. So I'm going to go one at a time, see what it gives. So that's the Estia Soft. Second one is the Classic Chrome, my personal favorite, obviously. Then Classic Negative, Eterna, ProNeg High, and ProNeg Standard. So I'm going to go to the Classic Chrome, and what I'm going to do, try to edit a little bit this one. So here you have the Classic Chrome. Maybe add some saturation. You know, interestingly, you could do exactly the same thing in inside Fuji camera. What's the other phase one software? The name Capture One. You can also do that the same thing, Capture One. And my personal editor, the Silky Pix Developer Studio Pro. So this is not something new. So I added saturation here. I can bring up the intensity a little bit more, maybe. Now shadow, I need a little bit of shadow detail, not too much. I like contrast because it's minimalist. Because my vision that you should look at this only, this monument, but I need a little bit of people. So what I'm going to do, I need some shadow. Now shadow could be in the tone curve. We can use the tone curve, my favorite, or automatic correction. The automatic correction, you have the noise removal and the color protection. So I'm going to click color protection first. It's already on by default. Tone curve, I'm gonna bring down the bottom part, but bring up the bottom part, the shadow department, and bring down the mid-tone so that I'm not changing any kind of brightness in the bright area already. Looks much better. Once you're happy with it, you can check the histogram just in case if you're curious. Fix the horizon. Click apply, looks good to me. You can compare before and after. So that was before, that was after, before and after. How amazing is this? I don't know about you guys. I mean, this is a big news. I'm talking like it's nothing, but it's a huge news. So I'm going to do a second edit. I'm definitely going to save it. Do I save it? I'm not going to save it because I have another cool video to show you. Now, inside the Colosseum, I'm going to do the same thing again. In this case, I'm going to use Eterna. Let's see what it gives me. It's like a film look. It's an old film look. And then I'll go to the modify image settings, add some vibrancy and +2 saturation, and a classic S-curve. But then again, I will pull down the highlight a little bit because it's too much to me in my taste. Just there. Maybe a micro adjustment should be enough, but I need more shadow than the more highlight. The shadow looks good. Now it's much more contrasty. I could even add more vibrancy to bring back more color in the sky. That looks good to me. And easy peasy lemon squeezy, just easy. You know, you have more things which is already existed in the past. The lens effects, creative vignetting and blur. So lens effects, you can have no filter, or maybe you can change to, let's say for fun, I'm gonna add red. You You see, you don't have to use them because it's more for black and white, but you can use them here as well. You can have creative vignetting such as soft focus. I'm going to do soft focus and let's see what it gives. You see, you have this dreamy look. It works well for, I say, for portrait, but then again, art is a huge thing, so you can use it for anything. So here it is, my quick take on DXO FilmPack 6, the new one, with the 3 big news. 1, you can officially use Fuji X-Trans RAW file from Fuji X series camera. You can apply the Fuji film simulation, the actual film simulation, and you have a new mode called Time Machine where you have the old filters from back in the days with the history, with a little bit of education, and apply the effect on your images. And many more, obviously. The more you use, more you find out. I hope you like this video, and if you do, like and subscribe. And of course, go down to the description, show me some love, and I see you in future videos. Bye bye.